Hey guys, this is the Gaming Robot, and I want to welcome you back once again to the Birch Forest Railway. It's been a while. I have many reasons as to why. I'll explain them later. The main thing is, welcome back. I hope you all are having a good day, evening, night, or maybe you're just trying to sleep and this is how I'm going to bore you to sleep or something like that. Who knows how people watch videos these days. But yeah, like I said, welcome back to the Birch Forest Railway. Today we have a royal guest, you may see, depending on what title I put in this video. So today in this video, I am going to be essentially doing a whole, line update thing, but in the form of using a special loco to get us around. So the route plan today is to go from Midpoint Station, which we're currently on location at. We'll go down into Village Terminus, and you'll probably see all of the absolutely beautiful track work that I've done, quote, quote. And then we'll go into Shed Station, we'll go back through Midpoint to Shed Station, and probably find something to talk about there. So the loco of today is the, I did read this up in one of my dad's books, is the 8P class, 8P Duchess of Sutherland. Pronunciation may be poor. Yes, Sunderland. I transferred this loco from here from Shed Station to here, so I haven't driven it at all. I have no idea what the whistle even sounds like. But this loco and two others, one which is in Sheds and the other which is in real life at the York Railway Museum, so I'm not going to be having it running today. But this loco comes from Dragon Gamer, who is a member of the Discord, and if you want this loco and the other three, I'll leave a link to the resource pack in the description below. So yeah, like I said, I have never driven this loco before. I know it drives because I shuttled it behind the Prairie class Great Western Railway. And if you can't tell already, I finally managed to get to undo the daylock command. So now we have, I suppose, a day-night system, and chances are, if it's my luck today, we'll have also dynamic weather. And by my luck, I mean it will just rain. Anyway, excuse the voice crack. Right, let's see. First things first, let's check the whistle. It's the standard hooter whistle. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting anything. Right, let's back out a little. Sorry about a full bit of PSI. Oh, rough start. So the main things that I've been doing on this railway, and the reason that I haven't been able to, well, not haven't been able to, but I've chosen not to upload anything, is because usually it's a lot more interesting, at least in my opinion, to drive a loco on a railway and show all the updates. Yikes, this thing falls. So that's what I've done, and the pack was made on January the 18th, 2020, or it was uploaded to Curse Forge. So I haven't known about this loco or this pack for around about 10 days on the recording of this video, which is annoying to me because usually I happen to know quite a lot about the locos as they come and go through the Discord itself. Right, I just need to change the points from bay platform to through platform, but it's also the around loop, because we have some coaches set in the platform themselves. So what I've done with Midpoint at the moment is I've added some raw redstone. I've done a little bit out the back, but not enough to qualify us to go back out. And I've also extended both platforms. Well, I've extended the around platform, I guess. I don't know what it's called because I don't have a main line, so it's not up platform or down platform. But I've extended that platform enough so that I can get a full standard size loco, which is around about this size here, or in my case, the King class, and probably the Tornado, and 5 coaches in. So it's all good. And I've also done some work around there, which was recently. Might take off a block? No. The one thing that I really like about the recent models, at least the British locos that have been coming out recently, is people have paid so much attention to the rods, which are the metal things that are moving around on the wheels. So the rods, the pistons, the inner mechanisms of the loco itself. Now, hopefully, if my redstone does work, it was a 5-minute job. Oh, and it's got driving wheels. Yes, awesome. Okay, and begin to stop. I'm not sure if there are any regulations against trains running around on the curve, and because I'm also on the bridge, that also doesn't help. And I have to go back to the signal box. Whee! I'm not sure how loud the music is. I apologize if it's a little loud. I've just got my headphones up louder than usual, so everything sounds loud. Okay, we get back into the loco. Points have been switched. Awesome. Let me just check something so I can feed into my paranoia. Decoupled in normal mode. Okay. So under no circumstances should the coaches go shooting up the line towards Shed Station. To be honest, if they have enough momentum, what's going on here? If they have enough momentum, they could probably clear the hill from both midpoint and all the way up to Land's End, which is crazy. I'm just going to let off a bit. That's it, nice. Brake, heavy. Ah, look at that. I love it when things like that go well. Okay, so let's have a look at the loco in not first person. It looks great, really it does. There's like, I mean, this isn't essentially a review because I haven't been asked by the actual modeler, so this is essentially a showcase and a reason to run a loco on the line. It's really good. You've got the whole boiler shape, the rodding as I mentioned, which is all movable or moves with the wheels, the driving wheels that actually turn, all of the nice little details, the name badge, which is, I think this is one of the only locos on my line at the moment that has an actual name. All of the others have got numbered names. And this loco won't be staying, it's a royal guest, and we've got it on loan from Midland Railway Butterley, which is where this current loco resides, at least according to Wikipedia. I'm not sure whether it does or not. Okay, so let's get out of that, and let's just go check something. We'll just check the, oops, that thing. Yep, okay, that's cool. She's doing well. So, let's see. We're off to Village Terminus. All aboard. Wrong button. There we go. Right. I'm not expecting speed limits from this thing, but here we go. It takes a while to get going. Essentially, if you put it in notch 1, it doesn't respond, so you have to put it in notch 2 and then change it back down to notch 1. At least that's how I do it. I think most people will just firewall the throttle and you get the wheel spin. Locos do actually wheel spin in immersive railroading. Usually if one's got the brakes on pretty hard, it will actually wheel spin and do like 0.5 miles an hour. And I only know that because I was shunting some locos around the shed yesterday. Anyway, pulling away nicely, coach is in tow, nothing has gone wrong yet. Ah, this just looks great. I'm really, really liking those roddings. The rods on the coupling, they're not coupling rods, are they? I don't know what they call them. So anyway, what you'll probably notice is a lot of a lot of blocks floating when we get to the torque tunnel. And there's two of them on the line. One is up an incline, and the other is probably getting on for around about 200 blocks long. Wow, I cannot hear myself think. That is annoying. It's fine. It's totally fine. Not a problem. Pull that off a bit, just so I can see where I'm going. Okay, there we go. And we'll put some speed on. The speed limit is 25 miles an hour. I was watching, and not because I'm vain, but I was watching one of the videos where I did do a line tour with the A1 class Tornado. That's also a named loco, so this is the second loco on the line. Let me correct myself on that. And I don't remember it fondly, but it's amazing how much work has been done, mostly by me because it's a single-player world. But you know how many improvements have been made to the line, such as, for example, I changed it from kilometers per hour to miles per hour, so everything is more British. As well as the many times I've had to replace all of this track and all of the improvements that I have made. And I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm just saying it's nice to see how far someone will go, or, you know, I'm just happy with the progress that's been made on this railway at the moment. I'm just going to see if the loco will do some work. Oh, she is. Slow down a bit. We're technically coasting. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to... Yeah, there we go. Brakes are hot. Very hot brakes. Incredibly hot brakes. Okay, now I can let off a bit. And watch as the chunks go boom. Yeah, I've figured out that the whole reason mostly that chunks aren't loading as fast as they would on, say, a desktop PC, you know, like a high-spec gaming PC, something like, I don't know, just a basic gaming PC or a high-spec gaming PC. It's mainly due to RAM, because at the moment I've got this taking up, I know this is very technical, so those who aren't interested in technical, enjoy the show. But I basically got this taking up around about 4 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, we are going to be stopping a little too soon. Whoops. Game just getting coast. This is taking up 4 gigabytes of RAM, so if I go onto any other program, it takes like a very long time for it to load. Whereas if I had more RAM, this would do better. The world itself would do better, and I could also, but everything else wouldn't, so I just have to balance it out. Essentially, it's taking up half of my RAM storage size. At least that's how I think it works. I'm not smart, but that's how I think it works. Okay, let's just put the brakes on, because otherwise we're just wasting time. Okay, I picked up a bit of cobblestone. Awesome. Right, let us firstly decouple, set that to shunting mode. Remember, that was in shunting mode, because I'm still worried. Wow. Well, that's a new one. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going to have to pull it forward a bit. Oops. I've never been good at flying in this game. Alright, let's just pull forward a bit and rectify that poor error. I've been coming down here with the OH shunter and the Prairie tank, so I've forgotten how far in I need to bring the loco. So it just... there we go. Okay. At least I'm able to pad my runtime. Whee! Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, that should be enough space. That'll be fine, probably. Okay, and as you can see, it is dusk. Looks like dusk. The sun is setting, as far as I'm aware, because we didn't start in the night, so... Right, let us go into the headshot. I also realized how much I whistle spammed in videos. Must have got annoying. I try not to do it as much, just at the entrance to the tunnels and such, but... who knows? I'm just rambling. You know what you came here for. You probably came here to see the Duchess of Sutherland, which I probably, you know, tagged in the bottom of the video. But what you're seeing is a guy rambling. I think I need a little more. There we go. Just get it across the points. I only be quite harsh on the brakes, which is annoying, but oh well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Boink and run. Listen to that beautiful background music so I don't have to do editing through YouTube. Yay. We can set that like so. And so the main emphasis on all of the track work has just been to smooth the points out. There are some which are very difficult to smooth out, and there are others which were very easy to smooth out. You never know what you're going to get with this world. I'm also thinking about redoing the junction towards dockside. Don't take out any blocks. You took out a block. Wait, where'd that stone brick come from? What? Oh, wow. So you wouldn't take out any blocks on this side, but you took blocks out near the lever frame. I really struggle to grasp the physics in this game. Not in Minecraft, but just in the mod in general. Okay. Chuff, 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 chuff. I got the hiccups. I think. I don't know. Round we go. Begin to let off steam. I mean, let off the regulator and hard brake, even though we're going up the hill, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. This thing is quite heavy. There we go. And turn that down a bit. Awesome. And set this. It would be so easy if I could just have, like, I don't know, a small GUI where every time I entered the station it'd give me where all the points were, so I could literally either do it from the loco or I gotta fix that, otherwise I'm not gonna do it later. So I could do it all of the point work from the loco or whilst on the move, and switch that so that the next one that comes through, what is it? It's currently, I think, midnight, according to the clock, which I have here. Why is the clock made out of gold? The moon is above me. Yeah, it's midnight. Awesome. Check that this is set to normal mode, and just for clarity, well, not clarity, but my own interest, let's just set that also to normal mode, get in through the tender, because that's totally legitimate, and begin to roll forward. Never mind. We'll just essentially stall it. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Eep. There we go. Get ready on brakes, ready on brakes, ready on brakes. Got it. Phew. And breathe. Huh. Looks like I should have pulled it a bit forward, because that's just blocking the points. Okay, all of our invisible passengers have come from the village and are ready to be loaded on board, so let's... All aboard! I've said it too late, but we're going anyway. Non-stop service to Shed Station. We're gonna need to build some speed, so I'm totally fine with pulling away with a start. I mean, it will climb. Most of the bigger locos will climb pretty well, but with the experiences that I've had with the OH Hunter, especially on the permanent way train, it's always been a struggle. It's gone up at like 14 miles an hour on average. Did 16, but it's always struggled through there, so Not taking any chances. What annoys me is that the camera is never far enough away for you to see the whole loco in action. You're either seeing the back of the tender and the, you know, the front of the cab, or the back of the tender and then a whole way down the loco. But when you're looking behind you, I'm just rambling. Ignore me. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Again. If we're lucky, and when have we ever, we might arrive at Shed Station during the day. But that depends what time it is when we get to midpoint, which we're going through, providing the chunks will let us. Everything is always predetermined by chunks. And I apologize if my mic sounds quiet. I'm essentially leaning back, and I think the music in both the loco might be making it very hard to hear myself. If not, I'll probably end up recording this video again. But if this is the first take, and I have been able to record the video in one go, then yay. Get rid of that. I really do like it having a dynamic whistle which you can just hold and it will loop repetitively, like in English. Oh, that is a lot of cobblestone we're picking up. And dirt. And everything else. Hate using the locos as a tunnel borer. So that entire stretch from what we just passed now to the all the way to where the bridge started, I've had to replace that like 3 times in one go. Ooh, I need to chill. Ah, the sun's rising. Awesome. Still blowing off PSI, so we're obviously not going fast enough to be using pressure. There's the chunks, right on schedule as usual. We are going to need speed because right after at least a few blocks out of the station throat there is an immediate incline, so we just need to be ready for that. For a British railway, this has a lot more inclines than it should, and I really hope I switch the points. I mean, I remember switching the points, but who knows, maybe I forgot to switch the points. Oh, that's the whistle. It's not sticky up, it's... There we go. 20 miles an hour through midpoint. First time I've done that, to be honest. Some terraforming work around the tunnels, nothing much. Just another 5-minute job that I did before recording while I waited for the loco to steam up a bit. And we're losing speed already. Come on, you can do it. That's it, get on the flat. On the flat. And pull. There you go. Look at that. I need to do work on bridges, or I need to learn how to build a bridge. And now we are in the infamous talk tunnel, where I talk and you will listen, because if you're watching this video and want to see the end of it, chances are you're probably gonna either scroll past or... Anyway, I'm gonna talk. So yeah, the whole reason this whole video is here is just to show you what I've been doing on the Birch Forest Railway itself, and yeah, I'll probably leave more rambly talky at the end, because there are some things that I want to say, and if you stick around, you'll probably hear what I want to say, because that's kind of obvious. I need to get rid of those holes, because they're letting light in. Okay, we are going to need to slow down exponentially. That's a word, just made it up. Actually, no, it is a word, but I don't think I used it in the correct context. Come on. Steady as she goes, if that's where she's going. Oops. Come on, coast. Coast a lot more. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get it all in. I mean, I will. It's probably in right now, but it's not gonna be right where we need it. I'm literally just letting it coast until I get to the signal box. There we go. Okay. We have arrived at Shed Station, and I've also got an idea, which I just had right now, because planning is for those who know what to do. The train is not fully in the station. Of course it is. Isn't. I'll pull it some further. That's the second time I've done that. Hope this isn't a reoccurring thing. Let me go with the brakes. There we go. Alright, now pull. There we go. Okay, and we'll just jump all the way down here to check once again. Eep. Eep. Yep, looks good. Looks good. I've also added this bridge in recently and removed the station building, but aside from that, not much has been done to Shed Station, surprisingly. That's a pre-planned house over there. It looks terrible. You're not going to see it. Right. Let's see. I'm going to uncouple here, and I'm also going to set the road into the sheds, because if we're at Shed Station, the sheds seems the best place to see. That'll essentially just sit right here for a bit. Yeah, okay, cool. Background music. Eep. And into the loco we go. Got the all clear from the signalman, who's just changed the points, aka me. Let's back out. Look at that. Also, if it isn't obvious, I've moved the junction to Land's End behind the bridge and attempted, I say attempted, to make the corner a lot more smoother, which is why we've got this nice S-curve going on, which then leads into the viaduct and such. Excuse me. That's it, nice and coasty. We do only have this loco for the week, and then we have to give it back to the Midland Railway, so it can go on its next, I don't know, rail tour or steam gala. But it is an honour to have such a loco on this line. Yep, okay, sounds good, looks good. Okay, so whilst I talk to you guys about stuff, let's get a nice view of this loco. There we go. Okay, so stuff I want to talk about. I know that I keep taking breaks in between videos, and that's only so I can sort out whatever's going on in my life, which you probably don't need to know about, as well as continue working on this, play games, and being a lazy person. But that's just me at the moment. I have plans. There are a lot of plans to the future of this channel. I mean, I've already told you, probably in the last video, depending whether you were interested or not, I told you that I plan to do a Toge run on the Tofu Shop server on 5M. That's coming, but I've got a better idea, which is essentially an over-edited version. I am planning to upgrade from this laptop to a desktop, but I need things to swing in my favor in order to get that to work. And I am also planning to do VR, and chances are I'll just do a random video of my first experiences with VR. I have no idea how I'm going to handle it, VR itself, but things will happen soon, I'm assuming. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. If this is something you want to see more often, leaving a like is also appreciated. Ring the bell if you have it, in order to, you know, get notifications when I next upload. Subscribe before you ring the bell, because that would probably be a better idea. And yeah, this has been the Gaming Robot. I hope you have a great rest of the day, evening, or night, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.